Hi everyone, it's great having you here. I got some more camel milk. I'm so proud of this because, well, I'm kind of special. Well, at least on this day I was special. On my visit, I was able to convince these folks that I should be their only barter customer, meaning that I'm able to trade them my goat milk products, and if I make something with the camel milk for them to sell, sort of as a wholesaler, that I can get all the free camel milk, well, up to a limit, of course, that I can use it. I'm so excited about that because I just always get a kick out of using exotic and different types of milks. And I'll try to add some video of the camels somewhere in here. I'll cut and paste it in here. But I'm going to be coloring this. I'm making this into kind of I wouldn't say masculine, but certainly a more assertive colors and fragrances in the essential oils that I'm using. So I'll talk a little bit about this. I'll be coloring this with rhubarb root infusion, indigo root infusion, and annatto seed infusion, and essential oils of patchouli, black pepper, that's right, and tenfold orange essential oil. So it's a very, very nice fragrance that I think is loved by a lot of different folks. It's not a feminine fragrance, it's not necessarily a masculine fragrance, but it appeals, I think, to many people in both those areas. To that, of course, I'll be adding some kale and clay, and we're going to go ahead and get started melting our goat milk, or camel milk. All right. One thing I remember from the past in making this too is that this tends to be a thicker, kind of a more cream-like consistency than using some other type milks. So I hope you all had a very nice time. I had a very enjoyable day on my birthday, which was the 17th. Oh, I had plans that I was going to do a sale and I was going to do various things, but I ended up being very selfish on my birthday and just enjoying myself, doing some things that I like to do that make me happy, and that's what I did, and I'm not ashamed. Alrighty, so I'm just going to get this all melted. I don't want to waste a lot of your time with this process, but one thing I would like to say to each of you is that if you ever see anything in one of my videos that you have problems with, or you have a question about, or you think that doesn't fit the way you think it should be done, feel free to email me at soapyogsfarm@gmail.com. Let me know your thoughts. I will respond, well, as soon as I can, which isn't always very quickly because, well, I work a full-time job and I have a farm, so it takes time sometimes to get those emails answered, but I do try. And sometimes people reach out to me on Etsy, and that's a little trickier because, if you're asking me a general question on Etsy, because Etsy requires you respond within 24 hours to a message, and if the message isn't about a purchase in the shop, it doesn't make a differentiation there, so I have to answer those really quickly, and it takes away from me being able to answer my Etsy customers as quickly. So that's why I ask people to email me wherever possible. But however you reach out, that's fine. There is a little fleck of something in the milk that I must have missed when I froze it. So, well, I'll wait till it dissolves and then we'll get that out of there. But yeah, reach out to me if ever you have a question or a suggestion or a correction. I watch videos myself, and I hear people sometimes in videos give information that I feel is harmful or perhaps not the best for some people. And so I have sent private messages to people where at all possible. I try not to make comments on the videos themselves because I don't want to hurt their reputation, or I think that that's just sort of a cold way to do something. So if possible, to reach out to them directly. Where recently, well, last week, I saw someone say in a video about adding a specific herb to their soap had specific benefits to customers, and that they put it in all of their soaps. And I just reached out to them, let them know that first of all, those benefits do not survive saponification. That in a hot process soap, yes, they would, and I gave them some tips on that, because even though I love using botanicals in soap, I generally use them for color, certainly not for any benefit, because most of those benefits do not survive via saponification. So I'm going to have to filter this, because he gave it to me and it was very clean looking milk, but obviously it had a little bit of impurities in it that I missed when I froze it. So I'll be straining this before I make the soap. But I do believe in that there is a community of soapers. I do think of everyone as a community. I think of us as brothers and sisters in the soaping world. I really do. And I don't know all the soapers. There are literally thousands of soapers on YouTube. Some are very large, in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and many are very small with just a few dozen. Some are somewhere in the middle, and then there's me. I'm at the lower end, under 10,000 viewers. And well, more. And the truth is, most of those aren't viewers. You're going to find, if you go to pretty much any channel and you look at how many members there are, and then you look at how many views the videos are getting, you can tell that a great deal of the subscribers don't actually watch the videos, which has always been a mystery to me. I would never subscribe to a channel unless I planned on watching the videos again. That's why you subscribe, is to see more of that channel. That was at least what I thought. But anyway, I digress. And I got a new stick blender. My other one died. So I got a Vitamix. I got this will be the virgin outing of it. I'm very happy to try it out. I love my Vitamix mixer, so I thought I would give the Vitamix stick blender an outing as well, or give it a try. I'm hoping that it is as dependable as my Vitamix mixer has been. So I'm going to go ahead and get this blended. Oh, hang on. I forgot I need to filter this because there were some whatsits in there from the Camel milk. Just want to, here, I forgot this one's removable, so I can leave that in place. That's new for me, being able to have a removable stalk from my mixer. All right, so here we go. See how thick that is? So I'm going to have to give it some help here. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and get this emulsified, add in our fragrances, our clay, and then we're going to start coloring it and pouring it in the mold. think I achieved it this time in this soap. Some fun, what I consider spring light colors, yellows and greens and sort of pinky reds. Hey, it depends on what your idea of spring is, right? And because this is a product that's in such, as a rule, limited supply for me, I've made a very small batch here. But I was very happy with how they turned out. What are your thoughts? So they smell terrific. The orange, the patchouli, and that black pepper adds just that little bit of je ne sais quoi, that little something extra that's just wonderful, I believe. So I hope you enjoyed this, everyone. Had a lot of fun putting these together. As always, thank you so much for being here, for spending time with me, for just being you. You are wonderful, and thank you for that. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.